This is my review on 2018's Predator. So, it's one of those movies where dumbass makes dumbass with the decision and somehow come on top and make friends and a team with a ragtag group of Mr. Slash, not the brightest individuals, and most of them die. Except for the main character, he's not because the main character's comic, because he's the main character. And the only thing good about this movie is the two Predators. The Predators that's taking some serious steroids, and which I call the steroids Predator, the pro wrestler Predator, and the one that looks like a normal Predator. That Predator gets killed by the other steroid Predator, and then after that the whole thing loses my interest. Because the steroid Predator is kind of like lame. And he gets defeated by the main characters in the ragtag group of idiots. And so I've become friends with the main character. And government frames the main character and makes him like crazy by legally. So it's one of those things. And then it ends on a cliffhanger, which is teasing for more Predator milking the cow. The cash cow franchise, which is the Predator, which has pretty much run its course of being anything interesting by now, or quality. So, that's how it ends. It's a pretty shitty standard movie that I've come to expect. It's pretty bad. It's just not the worst thing in the world, blah 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 blah. Blah, blah. But it's still, I still think it sucks. Like, I found slightly better than Alien vs. Predator, I think, or maybe it says the first Alien vs. Predator. And, maybe if you like the Alien vs. Predator, you'll probably like this. I mean, I don't like Alien vs. Predator, I like parts of it, but then I like parts of it both. I thought both movies suck. So I give the Predator a 0 out of 10. Now I want to talk about Alien vs. Predator from 2004, titled Alien vs. Predator, the theatrical cut of the film. So Alien looks like your typical Alien. Predator looks like a WWE wrestling fights Rick one from WWE, as in it looks really built on steroids and really been juicing steroids. And it looks so big, it looks ridiculous. The Predator in this movie, the Alien vs. Predator. Well, the alien looks like a typical scary alien that you're used to seeing from the Alien franchise. And these group of victims, I'm going to call them victims because that's all they're for, except for the main character, dies after going to this little thing to investigate the whereabouts of aliens. They come stuck in the crossfire and get killed by the alien, another Predator. I think, yeah, the Predator's doing any hunting in this one, which is strange to me. He only does all the killing for involving humans, but Predator does nothing. In fact, he's basically the Superman of this movie. Go figure. So, is basically him and the alien of race, a part of this ancient prophecy dating back from centuries, when every so many years, They would go war between each other and claim the dominant race, and who gets to kill, or who gets to kill, let the human race live. Normally it's the predators that win, but this time they might not be so lucky. So they get the help of this main character. That's the black girl that gets the mark of a warrior and becomes buddies with the predator. And the predator dies, and the alien pops out of the predator, and credits roll, and the predator wins the fight, but at a cost of his own life. And the power of friendship helps him succeed. And teamwork. What's the main character of the human race? It's in this movie. So, and you know that scene when I mentioned like, the gun pops off his chest? Well, that's kind of where it ends on. It is on like the alien really winning, getting the predator losing. So it's a bit of a cop out, the predator winning. So that's where the sequel, Predator, Alien vs. Predator 2, takes off on. So, and he fights that Predator hybrid. That's the alien born out of the Predator's bloodstream. That's the Predator in this movie. So, somehow, this hybrid becomes a hybrid of Predator and Alien somehow. And, you know, I would say, you know, you think that this would have, like, some cool action or violence, because, you know, dumb and bloated this movie is. But no, it's PG-13, family fun action. So, yeah, we don't get anything. When people die, it's in PG-13 fashion and censored. So, fuck me, that just sucks. It doesn't even work as a classic B horror movie in terms of for the Predator or in bed for the Predator franchise or in bed for the Alien franchise. So, if you want to see people die, gruesome fatalities, well, plot makes like it's overly convoluted with cool action scenes being R-rated, its edge, then you're not going to get that even out of this movie. It's going to get shit. You're going to get squat. Because this is a PG-13 censored movie. The Alien vs. Predator, the first one. I will say this Requiem is much better because, you know, well, the plot is, one, the plot isn't as convoluted as the, first one. 2, wait, 1, 2, 2, it gets the R rating, so we get R-rated fashion violence and good old-fashioned Predator and Alien fashion that we come to expect from the Alien Predator movies when the crossover. And 3, it's actually a good watchable movie. And 4, it kicks ass, a kick-ass movie. Predator. Alien vs. Predator Requiem. And unlike the first one, and the one was twice better than the first one, is because the first one, no amount of alcohol in your body could make this film entertaining with the first Predator film. So, 5. Curriculum is actually fun and enjoyable to watch, whereas the first one's just boring as Snorefest. I have more fun wiping my own ass every time after getting the runs compared to watching this first Predator, Alien vs. Predator movie from 2004. So that's tells you something of how bad it can be. Alien vs. Predator from 2004, the first Alien vs. Predator movie. Rated PG-13. Fuck that movie. So this movie, Alien vs. Predator, the first one gets a 0 out of 10 also, and the 2018 Predator movie, the Predator, gets 0 out of 10 also. Yep. I did it. I sure I was talking to nobody just now. I said, yep, I did it. So. I'm still suffering the effects of the 2 Long Island iced teas I had yesterday. And I had 2 back-to-back Long Island iced teas. And they were delicious. And strong alcohol. Pretty much called pure alcohol, so yeah, I've been sleeping out tonight, and so yeah. Good night in the morning, because it's early morning, but after nighttime where I am, but it's still dark out, so I don't know which one to say, so I just said both. So I'm hanging up this video now. Bye bye.